Hello everyone, welcome to Ira Tutorials. I'm Aarti Naik and today we will discuss about the part 2 of the fall of Troy from class 9th subject English unit 2 2.4. So already part 1 I have taught, that video is uploaded. You can see link to that video in description box. So let us start with part 2. At last Troy was taken. In part 1 we learn that Helen, the wife of Menelaus, she eloped with uh, Prince Paris of Trojan, and uh, the king Menelaus belonged to Greek. Now these Greeks are attacking on the Trojan because they want their queen back. Okay, so that was the reason why the war started, and this war continued for 10 long years. Now let us see. At last, Troy was taken not by force but by a trick. Because by force, whenever they used to try, sometimes Trojans win in the war, sometimes Greek used to win. But both were very having strong, both enemies were very strong, they were having very great heroes with them, and that's why it took 10 years. So finally, Greek decided to use not force but a trick to get victory. So it was the cunning Odysseus who thought of a plan to obtain the victory. Let us build a great wooden horse, he said, big enough to hold man inside it, and let some of our best fighters hide in the horse. Then let us burn our tents and pretend to sail away in our ships. But instead of sailing away, we will return in the night. When the Trojans are asleep, we will attack the city and burn and kill. So that was the planning. That as by force they are not getting anything, so they decided to use a trick. So the Greek leaders decided to follow the advice of the wise Odysseus. So a great horse of wood was made by a skillful engineer, and the greatest heroes, that is Menelaus, Odysseus himself, and other entered it. The last man to go in being the architect himself, who knew the secret of opening and shutting the entrance. That evening the Greeks burned their tents and sailed away in their ships. But they did not go very far. Only one man who left behind to pursue that the Trojans to pursue the Trojans to drag the horse into their city. Next day the Trojans woke up, expecting to go out and fight as they had done for the past 10 years. What delight and surprise they felt at the sight they saw on the seashore outside the walls. That means they all were surprised that the tents of Greek soldiers are burnt and no one is there. Their ships are sailing out. So that was the surprising thing for them. So they thought that finally Greek uh, accepted that they lost the war and they return back. They are about to return to their city. So they all were very happy. It seemed that the long siege was over at least. The tents had been burned, the shore was deserted, and the Greek ships had all gone. It's peace at last, they cried, because from last 10 years these people were locked in their own cities only. They were not having any right to go to seashore or right to go at any place or do any trade also. From last 10 years they were not doing. So finally, it's peace at last, they cried, and opened the wide their gate and come out in large numbers on the plains, glad to be free again to go where they pleased. Then they saw on the sand the huge wooden horse. They gathered round it in astonishment, means they were surprised that why this wooden horse is there and this horse is very huge. So it was indeed a wonderful piece of work. So the horse was made very beautifully, so it attracts the people, and people were surprised to see it. As they were wondering how the horse had been built and why it had been left behind. That means everyone was in surprise that why the horse had been built and why it had been left behind. They found a Greek with his hands tied together lying under it. When the Trojan dragged him out, the man pretended to be very frightened of them. When he was commanded to tell them why the Greeks had gone and why they had left this horse behind, he pretended to tremble very much and refused to speak. That means he did not give any answer immediately. When at last they threatened to kill him, he spoke and told them this false tale. That means whatever he said, that was everything was false. The Greeks are tired of the long war and have sailed away in their ships, he said, but they are afraid of the long voyage home too, and so they have made this horse and left it as an offering to the god of sea. They wanted also to kill me and offer me as a sacrifice to the sea god, but I escaped and hid from them. But why did the Greeks make such a huge horse? Some of the Trojan asked, and the cunning Greek made this reply: if they had made a smaller offering, you might have taken it into your city. Then the luck would have gone to the Trojans and not to the Greeks. That is why they made it too big to go inside your gate. The Trojans were delighted to hear this. The Greeks have gone, they said, and the walls are no longer necessary. Let us make a hole in the wall and drag the horse in. Their wise priest warned them not to do so. It may be a trick that will ruin us, he said. You will bring disaster on the city if you break down the walls. But they were so excited that they pay no attention to his words. Now priest was saying that was the warning. That was exactly correct. They are taking it inside. That means they are bringing disaster on the city. But according to that Greek men, what they thought, that this horse is a good luck. If we will take it in our city, that means everything will be good. So they broke down the part of their strong wall on order to drag the horse in. All the day the Trojans feasted and drank and celebrated. After all their celebration, they went to sleep and slept soundly. But that day of rejoicing was soon followed by a night of terror and death. Actually, they thought that they won the war and they celebrated it. But that celebration became the reason of their death. The Greek ship had not sailed far. As soon as they were hidden by an island, they had lowered their sail and dropped anchor and waited for the night. In the darkness, the fleet sailed back, and the leading ship was was Agamemnon's, bore a red light high on its mast. The Greek, who was watching for the return of fleet, crept to the wooden horse and gave the signal. The side of the horse opened. The Greek climbed out and opened the gate. The whole Greek army entered the sleeping city. Immediately the Greeks set fire to the houses and towers and palaces and began to burn and kill. Troy was filled with sight of leaping flames and the sound of shouting and noise of the weapons and cries of weeping women. The sleeping Trojans sprang out their beds, but they were taken by surprise. Their enemies were right inside their walls, and many of the Trojans were killed before they could put on their armor and seize their weapon. A bright light lit up the night sky as palaces and houses, temples and towers went up on flames. So you can see once the city was very prosperous and now it turned into ashes. The Trojans fought as well as they could, but it was all in vain because enemy was in their house only and it was very difficult to hold the enemy. Old king Old King Priam was killed with all his brave sons. Hector's wife and his old mother and sister were carried off as slaves by conquerors. Their fate was in contrast to Helen's when King Menelaus rushed through the city looking for her and found her in her palace. She hung her head in shame and sorrow as she faced her former husband. Her voice was choked with emotion and she could not speak. But Menelaus forgave her and she went back with him. For it was only for it was only Aphrodite who had turned her heart away from her home and her husband and her child. When morning came, nothing was left of the proud, rich city that had resisted attack for 10 years. So that was about the part 2, how Greek killed the Trojans and how they ruined the rich city once upon which was very prosperous city, but they were punished by the Greek for their misdeed. And that was about the fall of Troy. Means how Troy fall down, how Troy ruined by the Greek. So I hope that everybody might have understood this lesson, this story. If you have any difficulty, do write in comment box and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.